We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. It's really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff. Good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2 popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Happ become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now Granderson connects deep to right. Judge going back to the track. He gets to it, and he botched it. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I liked the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Next to bat for Toronto, Josh Donaldson. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heat?
Back up the middle. Gloved by Walker. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So stepping in, Greg Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in his zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Neil Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 6th.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Kendrys
Morales.
As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7. Right fielder,
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. Morales stands at first with 1 out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. Here now the 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
So striding in, Yangervis Solarte. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Batting 9. Center fielder, Kevin.
Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready on 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Second and third, 2 away. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Brandon Drury will bat next, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the 0-2. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into 3rd here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to 3rd on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. The 1-1 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Hit in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. It is Curtis Granderson, who provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. The 2-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Granderson around first on his way to second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. Full count still. Granderson stands at second with no outs. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 20.
Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A man at third with one away. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 the count. Still only 1 out in the inning. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Slow bouncer to the right side, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking.
Walker.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk giving chase, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a snap throw to first, just keeping him close. He'll try it again. 3-2. Another one sent foul. Lock in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Gregorius at second. Walker is over at first with one away. Line towards center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. It was a walk in his last trip. One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Kendrys Morales. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Full count now for Morales.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Brendel Gritchick. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Bird waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, John
At the plate, John Solarte, a base hit in his first trip. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Line softly out toward left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Travis fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 1-2, here it comes. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready on 1-2. Oh, good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. in is Curtis Granderson. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. On its way is pitch number 75. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Settling in now, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Donaldson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
Now
ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Bird, the runner at second with 1 away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Boy, frustrating from a pitcher standpoint right there. That swinging bunt, almost a perfect swinging bunt, made it field by the 3rd baseman.
Yeah, grown man hit that ball, Dan. Without question, grown man hit that ball. I can't begin to tell you, though, how tough it is for a 3rd baseman to come in, barehand that off the grass, and be able to put a strong throw to first base.
Hey, what does it feel like when you get to first after one of those swinging bunt knocks?
Oh, man, get you some.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by Jay Happ. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 76, Won-Oh.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another full count pitch home. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Yankees lead it 5-3. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Kendrys Morales. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're still down 5-3. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang on to it to record the strikeout.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in once again, Greg Bird. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Here's Randall Grichuk. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, John Hervis. Solarte.
Next to bat for Toronto, Solarte. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now in the box, Kevin Pillar. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Two and 1 the count to Pillar.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 62, Aaron Luke.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes on 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Here's Neil Walker, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, right field, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Short, hit hard. And that's through, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 3. Tommy Kingley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
48, Tommy Kingley.
In is Curtis Granderson. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready with the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And that one just missed outside.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back at the track. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
In now, Justin Smoke. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The catcher,
so stepping in, Russell Martin, runner in scoring position with Sir John. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays 4. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Tepera, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. Bases are empty, one man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. So far 2 for 3 in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Your attention, please. Now
so with the same situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. So striding in, Randall Grichuk, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Chapman, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Yankees Solarte. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 the final finish today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.